Good morning and welcome. I'm Janet Cartwright. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I absolutely love paper crafting. So I'm so glad you're here with me this morning. I hope you love working with this set as much as I do. Let me turn the camera down and let's get started. There we go. You can see I've got my stamps already on blocks, organized as to the color that I want to do them. So this is bent paper. There we go. Trucking along, and it has so many cool things. So there's the truck and wheels that you can stamp separate. Ooh, I didn't put those out. My truck definitely needs some wheels. Let's get that on a block before I forget. And where's my truck? There's my truck. So two different types of trucks and trees that go in the back, palm trees, two-step stamping. You know, I'm going to try something with this one today. So there's all sorts of different stamps you can use. Now I am using the palm trees, but I was going to cover them. Where are my palm trees? I was going to do them in black, but with the two-step stamping. Okay, so there's the palm tree. It could be a different color. You know what? I can use the same greens that I'm doing the two trees in, and I can do that in the back. So let's pull out is it this one? Yes. So I need another block. Is this one going to be big enough? Okay, there we go, and this can go with the palm trees. So I have everything laid out as to color for my stamps. That's when I'm doing a live, I like to have things a little organized. And I was putting the stamps, you know, like the pads, just one on top of the other like this, and then I'd forget which one was for which stamp. So I'm trying this method to see how it goes. So today we are working with Pecan Pie, or as my brother-in-law would say, pecan. He spent a couple of years in Texas and came back saying pecan. And then we have Cajun Craze, that is our next layer, a Very Vanilla. And we're going to stamp on the Very Vanilla. And then we have Shaded Spruce and another Very Vanilla. So on this one, we're going to do the two-step stamping of the trees, and we're going to be doing it in Garden Green and Old Olive. So like I did before yesterday, I'm going to stamp off with my, I don't know what you call this, the inside of the tree, the fun part I just thought if I start placing this anywhere on here, I might not get the full tree in there. Okay, so I'm going to have to be strategic. Let's go like this. So if I put one there, oops, stamp off. And then how about one up there? So stamp off. So that gives me a guideline as to how close my trees can be. I think I'm just going to make them like climbing up here. And, oh, that's not a stamp pad, this is. And I think I'm going to do one off to the side. And let's do one off to the side there. And now let's put our next image on top of that one. And this one is full strength. So I can move this paper and just come in here right on top. Isn't that gorgeous? Once you figure out how two-step stamping goes, you fall in love with it. And you can tell I'm not directly on top of these trees. If I stood up, I'd probably be able to get them right on, but you know what? This is a card making. Isn't that awesome? Love it. Okay. So that's going to be, let's put that over there. Our side panel. Now our Cajun Craze is just going to be flat. So let's put our Cajun Craze down on, here we go, on our Pecan Pie. I have a feeling I should not have laid that glue down. It is so close to the end that it may not. Let's find out. Yeah, squeeze it a little harder. I want to get every last little bit of glue out of it before I decide it's finished. It's too bad you can't take the top off and drain it into the new glue, right? Okay. And there's our first layer. Now the next layer is a vanilla, very vanilla and shaded spruce. And this is where we're going to do our crafting. So we're going to stamp straight on. We're not using the punch today. Excuse me. So let's do, this one is Cajun Craze. You know what? I was going to do something fun. I know this is supposed to be, let me just grab the stamp set. This here is supposed to be the inside of the presents, but I thought that would make a cool street. So I am going to slip that over just for fun. Let's see if this will work. I think that works great as a street. Okay, so let's make sure I have it. Oh, and I have something on there. Interesting. Okay, so it's going to go this way. So let's put this on the bottom. How very versatile, right? Definitely looks like a, oh my goodness, what is it? Oh, my finger. 2 sides to every cardstock. Okay, dokie. Let's try that again. This definitely reminds me of cobblestone. When I went to my grandma's house when I was young, there was one street that was still brick. And it was so awesome. My dad would purposely go down that street so that I could, I just love looking at that street. I was going to say so that I could see the street. It was just, I don't know, something so cool about it. All right, let's do our Cajun Craze truck again. Leave some room for our tires. How far down? You know what? I am doing this in upside down steps. So let's put our wheels on first, and then we will make sure we're all inked up there. Yeah, that cobblestone street. Oh, it was so awesome. So there's our tires. Because I'm thinking this would be an easier way to match up the car. And that looks good, right? There. And there's our car. Oh, got some in the window. That's all right. It's a farm truck. Okay, now let's close this up and do our 2-step with these inks. I'm going to bring, so again, we're going to do, I wonder. Okay, so I'm going to have to make sure, see, I can't, oh, maybe I could just put this here. and then get the palm trees on top of that. Okay, that should work. So garden green was on top. This one was on the bottom. So this is old olive. So stamp off. And then stamp on. There's our palm tree. Well, the inside of the palm tree. And now let's put our palm tree. Oh, okay then. Put our palm tree using garden green, full strength. Let's see how, you know what? I have some on the edges there, which means I'm having a difficult time seeing, and you are bound and determined to fall off. Okay, so let's wipe the back of that, put it on again. Turn upside down, give it a good push. Okay, this time tap, tap, tap. And then let's see how I do it. Lining this one up. What do you think? How did I do? I'll take it. Oh, look, it's not even in the truck. Well, that's not going to work very well now, is it? It has to be in the truck. Let me grab another piece of, what is this one? Nope, I need another. Okay, let's close this up. Grab another piece of Very Vanilla. Well, all my large pieces are gone. That up there. So this was 2 3/4. All right, it's under there, nothing. Okay, so 2 3/4. By 2 3/4. Or did I have it a little bit bigger? No, that works. All right. Yes, I did have it a little bit bigger. Okay. So 2 and a little bit. Let's go this way. 2 and a little bit. 2 3/4 and a little bit. What is this? 7/8. 2 7/8. Drop. Sorry about that. Now let's try this again. Let's get our pebbled path here. Our cobblestone pepper. Oh, I guess it's not really cobblestone, it's pebbled. There we go. Now let's get our tires on here. Make sure we have it all inked up. The nice thing about these stamps is that the photopolymer is that you can see when you have ink on your stamps instead of like with the rubber stamps, which Stampin' Up! Still has, but sometimes it's a little more difficult to see whether or not you have enough ink. There we go. Now let's get our truck on here. And there's our truck. And nothing in the window this time. That is such a cool truck. Okay. Could have come down a little bit. Now it was the insert. So you know what? We're going to go backwards this time. I'm going to do the garden green first. And get that so that everything is in the truck. I mean, you can't have things kind of floating, right? Like, there we go. See, everything's in the truck, including the swimming ring. I was going to say life preserver, but it's probably just a swimming ring. So then let's use our old olive. Stamp off Oh, this is a much easier way to see this. There we go. Close that up. And then I did not take out my blends, but I want something fun for this. So what will go with, I don't want a Cajun Craze. Let's see here. Ooh, that was shaded spruce. So we can do shaded spruce surfboard. And what color shall be, oh, we have to have fun with things at the beach, right? So that's swimming ring. Let's make it lemon lolly. Haha, that's fun. Do I have a lemon lolly? LM dark olive. Oh, okay, let's go back to the other one. LM, these are the S's. I have to go to this one. I do not have much room on my desk, so I use, it's a lipstick holder, see, with all my colors in it. Cajun Craze, lemon lime twist. I wanted lemon lolly. How about a daffodil delight? Oh, all right. So this is going to make me think. All right. How about without the hair? How about I do a balmy blue? Because we will have some clouds in the sky and they're going to be with a little bit of balmy blue. So let's get the fine tip end. Get some balmy blue on there. And then some light shaded spruce. There we go. And now this, oh no, we need our clouds. The clouds, I'm going to do the two-step stamping as well. So we have a solid and then we have an outline. So the solid is usually the lighter color and then the outline will be the darker color. So my solid, I'm going to use balmy blue. And I'm just going to put one cloud up here. So let's get that all inked up. And one cloud. Put that away. And then I have boho blue as my darker color. Oh, goodness. Okay. So here is my outline, my cloud outline. You know what? I've got some in the middle there. So let's get that. Don't press so hard. Tap, tap, tap. Still a tiny bit in the middle. Okay, now let's move that off to the side and get our cloud outlined. Love it. And that is ready to go on our, there it is, shaded spruce. And this one is going to go flat, and then I'm going to pop up the shaded spruce so that this whole square will be popped up. With that little bit of green in the background just to help it kind of pop a little bit more. And let's use up some more of these large dimensionals right at the very end here. And get this one. There we go. And then get those all away. Bring in our card base right in the middle. And you know what I I forgot a saying. I thought of it, but then I didn't. Special delivery. So let's pull out special delivery. And this one is going to be too small. So let's do this one. I don't want to put special delivery up there. So I'm going to do one down here. I'm going to make it the same length, I think. Yes, let's do that. I'm going to put the shaded spruce around it. So the shaded spruce is 3 inches long. And how wide do I need it? This stamp is 3/4, but let's try go around this way. Oh, not even on any of them. So let's do 3/4. Oh, let's do 1 inch of shaded spruce by 3. So 1 inch of shaded spruce, and then we'll do 3/4 of an inch. No, we'll come up a little bit. 3. There we go. Now is this going to go just under 3, 2 7/8. And so that one will fit there. Okay, and let's do the words in. I'm liking Old Olive. So let's get that tapped onto there. Put it right in the middle. And then this. I'm thinking some string on there, some twine. Let's do a very vanilla twine. This twine is retiring April 30th. So what is today? The 23rd. So 7 days, a week today at midnight, the last chance products will be all gone. There will be no more. Whether they have some still in stock, they will all be gone for us. So if there are things that you've seen on your last chance, I would suggest get them. Get them now. They may or may not still be on the shelves. So pop on and see if your favorites are on the shelves so you can grab them. Okay, I want to put this one over. So I just put some tear and tape on the back to hold the twine. And then I'm going to wrap it around, I think, 3 times. And then push it down. I took my puffer this morning, as I do every morning, but some reason this morning it's making my hands shake, which makes it very difficult when you're crafting. You just have a little more fun. Now I'm going to put another piece of tear and tape on the back to hold that twine in place, and I'm not going to worry about the backing of it. Now, should I put a faux bow there? Nope, I like it just as is. So let's put this flat. Get some dots over here. And then when I pull out my bling, as I call it, my embellishments, let's hold this down for a second. I was thinking of doing clear, but you know, there are some really, really pretty ones here. Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock. Yeah, Yeah, those small ones may work. Let's see what other colors I have. Oh, what's that one down there? Pretty Peacock Lemon Lime Twist. I like these with a little bit of gold in them. It's so fun that we have a chance to snoop through. Now these are not going to work. Okay, I'm going to do the Pretty Peacock. Even though there's no Pretty Peacock in my card, I think it will still work. So, excuse me. Let's get this here. All right. Get those into the garbage. Turn my saying around. There we go. Get up. And now move those two. Let's bring in our embellishments. I love using my Take Your Pick tool for the embellishments. It just makes it so much easier. I'm not having them flying around on me. I used to, you know, sometimes when you use tweezers or scissors or whatever, and I go to pick it up and then I would do something and squeeze it and it would go flying. Whereas this, it attaches right to that putty on the end. Oh, so there's a putty end, there's a pokey end. If you need to get under things, or even with these, you've got this end, and there is a brush adapter that I have not picked up yet that goes on, I don't know which end because I don't have it, but then you know when you have those dies and they have all those little tiny pieces in them, well, you can take your paper piercing mat, you put that brush adhesive brush on it, and then you just roll back and forth and it gets all those little pieces out. So that is on my wish list. Let's put one down. Oh, let's put it right in between. And then, because our eyes like threes or odds, there we go. And now on the inside, again, Very Vanilla. See, I have some all cut. That's my last Very Vanilla. That's on my list for today then. Now what we did, special delivery. How about every day is a fresh start? And then to be fun, let's do the palm tree on the inside. So every day is a fresh start. I have to say it as I'm looking for it because otherwise, well, I just have the wonderful ability to forget things quickly. You know what? We haven't used any, not Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie. Okay, so the inside is going to be Pecan Pie. Excuse me while I grab my Pecan Pie. There we go. So, put this card to the side so I don't get it inky. So, there we go. Close that up. And let's bring in our two greens again. So, Old Olive. No. Let's do it the other way around. We're going to do Garden Green first. And there's my outline, and there's this. Then we're going to do right down here, we're going to do the outline. And then, I almost put it in the same Garden Green. I would like to use Old Olive and stamp off Old Olive. And then I think I like this idea of doing your outline first and then stamping. Either way works, right? There we go. Move my wet paper over. My goodness, how many stamps do I have out from the stamp set? Let's look. Oh, no wonder my desk is crowded. Look how many stamps we've used from this set today. Oh my goodness. Actually, a nice path right through there. Okay, so let's get this card together. This was a lot of fun creating today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, well, or Facebook, hit like and subscribe. Once I get enough subscribers on YouTube, I can go live on YouTube, and I am looking forward to that. So if you would like to subscribe to my channel to help me out a little bit, that would be awesome. Thank you. So here is today's card, a special delivery. Let me turn you around and bring you down. Thank you so much for joining me today and creating this card. This was so much fun, so much fun. Good memories, and with summer things in here, it just is, summer is coming and I can't wait. So fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you tomorrow. I think my videos upload about 10:15. So I will see you then. Have a great day. Bye for now.